Hey everyone, welcome back to Quick Shifts. My name is Jason. Today we're going to talk about the Jeep Wagoneer and floor mats. So if you guys have a Wagoneer, you're watching this video, I'm guessing you do, and you want to see a review on some floor mats, you've been searching around just like I have. And not many companies are making floor mats specifically for the Wagoneer. There's some Grand Wagoneer ones out there, but I've heard tale that those don't fit the same because the interior is slightly different. So I wanted to get something that was unique to my vehicle. And I've got a 2022 Jeep Wagoneer. So I went out and found these on Amazon, probably like a lot of you have done. So this is something I bought of my own means, and I fell victim to a Black Friday special. And I got these for just under 140 bucks. So I figured let's give them a shot and see if they work out. If they last a winter, then I'm happy with it. I just want to keep all that mud and muck off my floors. So I went ahead and ordered these up and they came in. So let's go ahead and pull these out of the box and take a look at them. All right. So they obviously come with a small manual and a couple spare brackets here. Put those off to the side. You get a nice rubber mat. This looks like it would be the driver's side mat. It's got a nice OEDRO, if that's how you say it, emblem on here. It's metal, looks really nice. Little piece of packing there. And it looks like it's well made with these snapping guards, so it should snap right into the Jeep. If all you guys know, the floor mats in the Jeep and even in the Wranglers as well as the Wagoneers have these clips that allow you to securely clip these in. It has a nice little pocket here. Seems to be some pretty sturdy material. Has a lifetime warranty. That's important. Depending on how long you're going to keep your vehicle, lifetime warranty is always a nice thing to have. So these have a nice little bucket for catching spills if you spill something onto it. And it looks pretty solidly made. Pretty thick material, but not ridiculously thick. They look pretty nice. And here's the passenger side, very similarly made. A little packing material, again with the emblem embedded into it. Same material on here. Looks like a nice little grip with the snaps on it. And you can see the emblems secured into here. And again, the Wagoneer, you have to be very careful about how you order it, because Wagoneers come in many different seating configurations, and our particular one is an 8-seat passenger setup. So you have the bench seat in the second row and then the seat in the third row. So you need to make sure that you specifically order that so you get this piece right here. This is fundamental to have. If you don't get that set up, you will get the wrong set for your vehicle. So be very careful about which vehicle, what seating configuration you have if and when you order these. Again, made of the same nice material. It's one solid piece here, one big piece, and it still has the brackets, the snap-ins here. And this is a TPE material again. It's looking pretty sharp. So far, so good. There's not really a whole lot you can say about floor liners. Of course, there's some of the big brands out there. You've seen some of my other reviews for other companies out there. I did try to get a LasFit setup, but they don't make it and they weren't planning to make it. So that's how I ended up here. And this would be the third row seating, again with the clips on the sides here, and a nice little textured material so you have grip with your feet, and little buckets here if you take a look at it, so if you spill, it'll capture it in the bucket rather than going everywhere. So that's it. Pretty basic floor liners. They snap in. Looks like a fairly solid piece. Let's go ahead, take them out to the Wagoneer, plug them in there, and see how they look and how they fit. All right, so we're going to start off with the driver's side here. So first we're going to remove that mat, the stock mat, and then we're going to put in the OEDRO. So you just pop them off those plugs and pull them out, toss it off to the side, grab the new mat, slide it in under your pedals. You want to make sure that it's not blocking the pedals at all, and slide it into place, and then push it down on the pins just like the OE ones were. And you want to make sure that these slide in. If you saw pushing all the corners, so it lays flat. And I'll say these were made by laser scanning in the vehicle, and they fit like they were laser scanned in. Look at that fit. It's nice and snug, fits like it was meant to be there, like it belongs. So let's go ahead and check the passenger side. Now we're over on the passenger side, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to pull out that mat, pop this in, use the stays to secure it in place. Pull it out, toss it off to the side, grab the new one, slide it in, and then again, push it down on those pins. And make sure that it's secured in place. And just like the other side, you can see that laser fit is really working and it fits in there. And it looks like it was meant to be there. So let's go ahead and check out the passenger or the rear passenger seats. All right, so now we're here in the second row, and this is the 8-passenger setup. So you have this bench seat in here. And for this, the OEM is actually 2 separate pieces back here. So you have to remove those individually, but they come out the same way. You pop them out, pull them out, toss them to the side, and do the same for the second one. Toss it to the side, and we grab our OEDRO floor liner. And this is a 1-piece, so it covers even the center section down below here. So you have full coverage all the way across. So if anything spills, and for those who have a Wagoneer, cup holders are here on this particular setup. And if that gets spilled, it'll be caught no matter where in this section it might go. So to get these in, just like in the front, unfold them, slide it on down in there. Might take a little bit more maneuvering, and we'll start over on this side and click them into the posts that the OEM already had. I'll push this down and then come over to this side and essentially do the same thing. Push it down on the post and slide everything down into its spot. And so here, this is my first snag that I'll point out to you guys. You can see this hump here. It's sticking up a little bit, it's a little flexed. That could be due to the packaging. And once this thing sits and bakes in the sun, this might settle down and sit more flushly. But that's my first discrepancy. Not too happy about that sticking up. But we'll see if that settles in. But as far as the rest goes, if you guys look at the mats down here, that fitting is very good. And it looks like it's OEM and it belongs. So now we'll go ahead and we'll get the third row installed. So the third row is a 1-piece and it's got a snap on each corner. And we just yank this out, just like the others. Throw it out of the way. Grab our OEDRO. Unfold it. Make sure that it's lined up and sitting flush where it needs to be. And snap it into the pins, the OEM pins. And then climb over to the other side here. Do the same thing on this side. And that fits pretty darn well. Again, laser fit, laser scanned in, so it should fit really well. So I'm very happy with that. Now we have the floor mats installed in our Jeep Wagoneer, the OEDRO floor mats that we got off Amazon for about $140 online. Let's go ahead and just recap and walk around. I did find the issue on my install that I corrected, and I want to point that out to you guys. So let's go take a look at how this looks. So this is the final once over again on these OEDRO floor mats. You can see they click right in there. They fit nice and snug. You want to make sure that you have full clearance and nothing's obstructing your pedals, so you don't have any risk of accident from that. But you can see how these lay in there nice and tight. And then on the second row, I did want to show you guys, I figured out my problem here with this bump. It was because I was hanging up on this. So once I slid this piece down underneath the bracketry here for the seat, this allows the seat to slide forward and back. Now it sits in there nice and flush, and you can see that fitment. It's really sharp, and they did a really good job with this. And then back into the third row. Again, it fits very nicely. and a good job. So hopefully these hold up and we don't have to use that lifetime warranty, but we'll see how it goes. One last time over here on the passenger side so you can see that fitment, how well that looks in there. And then we'll pop up here to the front seat passengers and you guys can see this fitment and how it looks like it belongs. Thanks for joining us again on Quick Shift's channel. That's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thanks for joining us to watch the install of the OEDRO floor mats on our 22 Jeep Wagoneer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that was useful information for you. Again, it is a cheaper, budget-minded floor mat, still laser fit, still made of good material, TPE material, and a lifetime warranty. For the price, I don't think you can go wrong. But again, if you want to go spend $250, $300 on some WeatherTech, I wouldn't blame you. Although deep pockets, not my kind of thing. I try to stay in the budget where I need it to be. After all, my feet are going to be on it. It's going to collect dirt. I don't need a shiny, fancy, dancy one to do that. I just need one that fits well, stays out from under my feet so it's not in the way of the pedals, and it looks nice. And I think this one has knocked it out of the park. Time will tell if they hold up to the wear and tear, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to be great. So thanks for joining us. Hit that like button, share this with your friends, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.